Brian, how do you feel about distribution today compared to 2007?
It's very different. Even in that, that short amount of time. Steel City has been my most successful and widely distributed movie, and that was back when DVDs still had a healthy shelf life and what they call like sell-through or whatever. There's all these distribution terms and jargon, but that was when Blockbuster was still relatively healthy, they bought a lot of units, and that was a tangible thing to see your movie in a Blockbuster. You know. Well, obviously the internet and Netflix has changed everything with all the streaming. Again, it goes back to what I said before. I think it's devalued a lot of things. So instead of being, people are visual, we're visual human beings. So instead of walking into a store or something, and seeing like a wall of movies and being able to say, oh, I want to see this or I want to see that, we're at the mercy of what these content providers show us online. So what is Netflix when they get all these new movies? What do they choose to feature? What do they choose to put on their new releases? So we're at the mercy of them, and it's just, and this, there's these things called slotting fees, which is another thing to where you have to pay to be in certain areas. There's certain, you're basically paying to be in front of people's eyes. And who has the money to do that? The studios. So, it's going to continue to be an uphill battle for independent films, and unless you have a studio acquire an independent film like a Weinstein Company or a Sony Pictures Classics, who has the muscle and has the resources and the money to get a movie, a little independent film, into front of everyone's eyes. Unless you have that, you're just like a minnow in a sea of great white sharks. I mean, that's really, and if you're a lucky minnow that can figure out a way to go to the bottom and like eat a little food and then like go back, if you're able to survive with all these great whites like around, then you're lucky. Otherwise, you're just like, you're out there and you get a little bit of life and then you just get swallowed by a shark. Like all these independent films that come out, they're out, and all these filmmakers get to say, hey, go see my movie on Netflix. Go rent my movie on Amazon, and it's cool for like 2 months, and then Netflix doesn't renew your contract, the movie's not doing well on Amazon, and then it's just, it's just out there. And then people say, what have you done? And you say, I did a movie called Joint Body. Never heard of it. Well, it's on Netflix and Amazon. Never heard of it. But if you say I did Captain Phillips, oh, I saw that movie. Good movie.